I don't know who needs to hear this, but I feel like by the age of 30, you're old enough to realize the realities of life. So, yes, we are going to be discussing the realities of life. If you are in your 20s, it's fine as well. If you're in your 40s, 50s, most of the time, that is the time where you're going to realize some of the things that I'm going to be discussing. I have come across people who discuss these things and say, if only I was 30 again, I would have made this choice. So I feel like people are thinking about the age 30, and that is the peak of where you can make your life a success as well. By the age 40, you should be thinking of winding up and enjoying your life success. And who doesn't want to enjoy their life success? I mean, when you reach your age of maturity, instead of focusing on the people that left, you should focus on the people that have chosen to stay in your life. You should focus on the people that have chosen to empower you, people who have chosen to lift you and celebrate you for who you are. People who are in your life because of your value, your talent, your skill, your hard work. Those people have chosen to be there for a reason as well. It is for that thing that you hold. But people who are choosing to stay in your life for who you are and not for what you have, those are the people that you need to prioritize. Unfortunately, sometimes these people are disadvantaged. These people sometimes are not educated. These people we feel like sometimes are not of our class. We feel like they're somehow, a level below us. Some of you say, not my level, not my class. You feel like they're not of your class. But if I ask you what is class, the one thing that I realized in life is we usually take those people for granted. Those are the people we need to focus on. And unfortunately, we are going to focus on those ones who left. And we are going to say that if I was so and so's friend again, I would do this, I would do this. You dwell on the past, you dwell on them, you feel like the things that they have are the things that you're supposed to have. But in my life experience, I have learned to go with what celebrates me. I have learned to value what values me. I have learned to give life to what gives me life. Anything that is killing me, anything that is drying me up, I don't give it attention. That is me nowadays. That is going to be me in my 30s, and that is going to be me in my 40s. And until I am going to the next life, I am going to be that very person. I am going to water whatever waters me, and I'm going to fulfill whatever fulfills me. Anything that does not water me, I am not going to give it attention anymore. And that is what I believe all of us should be doing. But most times, it's the good people, the people with the good hearts, are the very people who are going to be hurt. They're the very people who are going to be taken for granted. These are people who give more and receive less, and then they feel like they deserve that less. They feel like I can take it. Whatever you're giving me, I can handle it. But no, that is the time where being good is not going to help you. Yeah, in my culture, there is this saying that people usually use that good having a good heart made Jesus die for the world. He had a good heart. He knew what he was dying for. That is why he died for us. That is to justify. But if you are being good and your goodness is being taken for granted, it is high time you left. It is high time you stopped being good. And it's high time you closed those doors. It is high time you just gave your goodness to the people who deserve it. Give more to people who deserve more. Give less to people who deserve less. In fact, I feel like you shouldn't give anything to people who deserve less, because these are the very people who are going to talk behind your back. I have met very many hypocrites in life. There are people who are going to be there that, oh, I'm there for you, I'm there for you. But behind your back, oh my God, these are the worst kind of friends. These are toxic categories of friends. Some people mature early, like myself. You can tell that this person is not being real. You can tell that this person is not watering me. You can tell that this person is not giving me what I am giving them back. That is the time where you're going to use this vitamin called N. Vitamin N, I mean no. When enough is enough, it has to be enough, and there should be a drawing line. And when you draw your line, make sure that you don't go back. You don't vomit and eat your vomits. No. When you say no, it's a no. When you say no and you begin to feel guilty, it is going to make you to feel more guilty until you change your mind, and then you give back the more that you're not supposed to be giving. If you are kind, if you're loving, if you're happy, if you're the type that gives more, you need to start killing them with your silence. Those people, don't kill them with kindness. Just kill them with your silence. They do not deserve anything from you. Not even the little bit of it. You have been giving them, you have already proven the fact that they don't deserve it. And you know that not everyone deserves your attention. You have vetted, you've thought about it. Just kill them with silence. This is a time where they don't have to know anything about your life. If they've heard about your life from someone, let them go with what they've heard. If they want to know more, then they will know more from someone else, not from you. That is a time where you need to just keep quiet. Silence, I have learned that speaks a lot. Sometimes people are going to use your silence to conclude on a matter. They're going to say they are silent because they are guilty. They're silent because this and this has happened. They want to find out more. They are pushing you so that you can defend yourself. Those people don't even deserve your response. So if they are concluding on a matter, it is okay. Let them conclude on that matter. It is very okay. The one thing that I have learned in my life is that everything that happens, the good, the bad, the loss, the mistakes, everything happens for a reason. And the moment you realize that, you will know that everything that happens in your life will eventually lead you to the path of your destiny. Whether it was a mistake, whether it was a loss, whether it was a rise, whether it was a win, every upside, a downside, anything that happened in your life happened so that it can push you towards your destiny. It is okay to fail. It is okay to get lost. It is okay to be hurt, but work hard. Be happy in your working hard. As you're working hard, just be happy with the process. Yes, it's going to be a hard process. Sometimes it's so hard to adopt. There's a song that says, I have got joy in chaos, I've got peace in what makes no sense. Have peace in that thing that makes no sense. Have joy in your chaos. The fact that there's a compounding effect, the predictor of your future is how you behave today. The more you're working on your health on a daily basis, the more you're feeding your mindset, is the more you're going to achieve in your future. And you will not regret whatever happens in your life.